Hello French learners, I hope you've had a great week. My week has been excellent. I have upped my listening, definitely. My statistics are looking good, much better than they usually do anyway, which is good. Two motivating things happened this week. I reached 3,000 known words on LingQ, and also, and I didn't realize how motivating this would be actually, I went from a red apple to a silver sparkly apple. If you use LingQ, I'm sure you will have noticed the apple. It's in between your known words and your streak count, if you have a streak. That apple changes color depending on your activity on LingQ. So if your activity score goes up to, I think it's 2,000, beyond 2,000, your apple is silver. And then I think the very last color change is gold, and you have to be linking hard. I think it's 4,000, so it's double what you need to get a silver apple. Anyway, I'm sure most of you don't care who are on LingQ, you just see the apple, whatever, but I am really happy to see that silver apple, and now I really want to keep my activity score above 2,000 so that it never goes back to red again. In terms of studying and listening this week, I have, I think, only been listening to Hugo's podcast, his Inner French podcast. I think I'm being paid by him. I'm not. He just does a really excellent job. The topics are interesting and he has a great voice. So I listen to 1 or 2 episodes per day. I've started listening a little faster. So before I was listening at a 0.75 speed, and now I listen at 0.9. It still isn't regular speed, and I know even then Hugo is speaking very clearly and slower than he usually would, I'm sure, for his French learners on the podcast, but it's progress. It feels good. It's halfway through February, and that means I'm halfway through my French hardcore challenge on LingQ. I'm not doing too badly. I think I'm position 18 of 79. I'm not trying to be number 1 here, and I don't think it's possible because the person ranked number 1 is doing amazingly well. I'm using this challenge to keep me accountable, to make sure that I'm actually getting the listening, reading, linking time in every day, and it's working. It's working. As you can see, though, I'm doing well everywhere except for the listening. I'm halfway through, but I don't have half of 45.5 in listening. It's not terrible, it's not like I'm at 10 hours, but again, it's another reminder that I need to be doing more listening on LingQ. In terms of writing, I'm still journaling, and also I've started texting my father-in-law in French. He speaks French and he responds in French, which is great. It's fun. I mean, I don't always understand what he responds. We don't text a lot, but I'm going to do that more because it is really motivating. I'm feeling like I have solidly created habits around studying French now, which is good. So whenever I get in the car, I automatically turn on my playlist, whatever I was listening to before, I carry on listening to. I listen at home all the time. I read before bed. I read French storybooks to my son, watching some TV shows and movies. So I really feel now, a month and a half in, that this whole French thing is it's part of my life, and I love it, and I couldn't imagine it any other way right now. So that was my week. I hope your week has been excellent also, and I will see you guys next Friday.